get the angle a little better. My apron. Got the maroon apron. For the first 2 months of here, I was wearing the black apron. The uniform department didn't give me the black or maroon apron. I thought the black apron looked kind of cool. I told everyone it made me management. Made me super important. But eventually, I think the management that really is probably got frustrated. Good morning, Chip. Good morning, Chip RJ. Good morning, B Storm. I think the management that B probably got tired of me claiming managementness just because I had a black apron. I think they were jealous. Actually, our managers don't wear aprons. It's kind of interesting. Sometimes they got to wear more clothes, and this is going to sound funny, than I think they should, given that a lot of times they're working in the expo and the hot window and dealing in a hot place. I don't know. Looks like they're wearing hot clothes to me. Like one young lady that manages, it's a light sweater, but it's still a sweater. I don't want to be in the kitchen wearing a sweater of any sort. Good morning, Mortgage Zeus, and good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Wednesday morning. It is July 11th. The days keep ticking off. The years keep ticking off. The hours tick off. The seasons are ticking off. And it's 5:51 a.m. Happy Thursday. This is a little show I've been doing for quite some time. It is a show about me talking. It's a show about me sharing some feelings, sharing some ups and downs, sharing some of my facial hair that I kind of grow intermittently while I'm working in Yellowstone as a waiter at the dining room in Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel. But for those that have been watching a while, and you guys are going to be excited about this. You guys are going to be excited about this. For those that have been watching a while, it's kind of thin. It feels sort of funny. It feels like a tall cocktail glass. For those that have been watching a while, you know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I have, hello from Australia, a nice hot, some call it a tumbler of coffee, just delivered to Yellowstone National Park yesterday with the Coffee with Ken logo that I personally designed all by myself, and was sent to me by one of my viewers in Texas. And it does insulation well. Can't feel any warmth. Actually, the outside of this feels cold to the touch. So the insulation is awesome. The coffee stays hot. And I want to say thank you again to Will Bill down in Texas, a viewer here on Instagram, who saw my show, saw my struggles, heard my tales of the Yeti that I didn't bring across the country, saw me bringing a mug out during the first month or so of my show with my Coffee with Ken mug, spilling it, having a hard time keeping the coffee warm, and saw me switch into a very colorful Yellowstone silicone. Didn't do a great job of keeping it insulated, but kind of was fun to the touch, to be honest with you. And hello, Julie Flanagan. Please unable to have this stream. I don't know what it means. Please unable to have this stream. It doesn't sound very complimentary, but I'm not going to worry too much about that person. Can't worry about everybody. Anyway, I've got a nice hot, very insulated tumbler of coffee, and I'm excited to have my first sip. My hope is wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that you got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. I think you need to get the lid just right, because if you slide it kind of in the middle, it opens up a gap on both sides, creating, you know how you open, I don't know, your mom used to open cans of tomato juice, and maybe they didn't do it for most of you guys, but you'd put holes on both sides so it'd go bloop, 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 out of the can pretty well. Same concept works here. Let me take another sip. I don't know if I got enough. Oh, it's good. It's hot. Yes, RJ, it is cafeteria coffee. Hello, Roger. Good morning, Tommy John. Thank you, Joe, for loving the new mug, and I don't deserve the credit outside of the logo. Big old raven was squawking. I might seem a little jumpy today. There were elk on the loose. I mean, there's always elk on the loose, but they were close. I'm sitting on this side of the table today, which I normally don't sit, to be honest, because there was an elk right over there, and I wanted to keep a table between me and the elk at minimum. I did some quick calculations, and the place says keep, I think, 25 yards between you and an elk, and I calculated it out to be about that. So I thought I'd be safer with this table between me and the elk and a car I could retreat to. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Wouldn't that be embarrassing? An elk, fairly low on the food chain, whooping ass on a man on live TV. Apex, top of the food chain person. It'd be a real reversal of roles, just kind of bitch slapping me around. How fast can the elk run? I'm betting faster than a human being. I've not raced an elk, but I bet fairly fast. Don't feed the elk. No, you do not want to feed the elk. What would you feed an elk? They seem fairly content most of the time. They're nibbling on the grass. The only thing I could think to feed an elk would be as if I ripped up some grass and fed it to him that way. Believe me, I have no intent of ripping up any grass and feeding the elk by hand. But anyway, so it's Thursday morning. I'm working the breakfast shift, third day in a row. Working at 6:15. Got about 15 minutes till I go in there and get my station ready, pour the coffees, or get my pitchers of coffee ready, get the syrups out, get the waters out, put the creamers on the table, and start my day. I was thinking about it this morning. I had a lot of thoughts on my mind last night, and as I woke up during the night, about what I want to do and where I want to be and what my next step should be. Perhaps I was thinking too much about the next step, because I do think it's important to live in the moment and be in the moment. And sometimes it's easy to look ahead and maybe look too far ahead. And I was thinking about it as I was getting ready. I am early today. Let me tell you why I'm a little earlier today. Because there was a gentleman. We have 2 showers. We go to the bathroom in a community bathroom on the first floor, and I sleep on the second floor. And let me tell you, waking up during the night and having to get your PJs on and go down to the first floor to go to the bathroom is not what you love. It's not what I love. But anyway, we have a community bathroom, and it's got 2 showers in it. Usually, because I often will work the morning shift, I'm the first person there. And it takes at least, and I'm not even slightly exaggerating, 5 minutes. I don't like wasting things, even if I'm not paying for it. I don't like wasting water, or electricity, or clean pairs of socks. So I don't like getting the water started early because, I don't know, it just kind of is against my programming. But I've learned you have to. Otherwise, you sit in this tiny little stall area right outside the shower, and if you turn it on then and nobody else has showered, you'll be standing there for, I'm not kidding, 5 minutes. And I'm not kidding. Don't think I mean a minute. Don't think I mean 30 seconds. But you'll be sitting there going, oh my God, I can't go in there. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Does the water ever get hot? I know it got hot because I showered last night and it was hot last night. But anyway, fortunately for me, there was a gentleman that was showering in the shower next to me and got it started early and got the hot water running. So I was able to go in there. And believe me, I thank God for the hot water. Because I had a lot on my mind this morning, and I had a lot of unsettled in my heart. You guys know I am from Naperville, Chicago area. Miss my little babies. I got 2 beautiful little babies, and 2 bigger girls, and I miss them all, but I especially miss the babies because, I don't know, I think the babies need their dad a little more right now. And kind of torn. I've been working here for about 6 weeks. And has been a great opportunity for me to turn on the tap that is the cash machine and make money quickly and put a roof over my head and experience Yellowstone National Park. Mostly you're seeing cars behind me, but you are seeing a mountain with sun come up. It's kind of pretty. Which is a beautiful place, but kind of a quiet place. You know, there's a lot of tourists, and then there's employees. But when you live in Naperville, you get used to high schoolers and people taking their kids to school and school buses and community swimming pools and endless supply of stores and bars and restaurants to choose from. And when you're in Yellowstone, you do not have any of that. You walk the same dusty parking lot from your dorm to the cafeteria a few times a day. And this isn't going to sound grateful. But part of me was thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can eat in that cafeteria again today. The food's good, but just the scene, just the environment's somewhat taxing. And with that, I've been thinking about, options and other things and other places and other possibilities in life. And was realizing that maybe by nature I have an unsettled personality. I've been divorced twice. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little hard on myself. I've been in careers for a long time. I was a stockbroker for 10 years. I was a realtor for 17, probably too long. And my plan was to come out here and work 5 months and save up some money and work hard. But the days are moving by and the weeks are moving by and the paychecks are coming in, and those are all good things. But I feel a little unsettled out here. Settled out here. I don't feel I quite fit in. I was talking to a guy that works in the dorm, an older guy, good guy named Tom, works hard, cleans our dorm and keeps it. Well, let me tell you, I don't like dirty bathrooms. And if you had a bunch of people using one community bathroom and it wasn't cleaned very well, I would not like it at all. Kudos to Tom for doing a heck of a job cleaning that bathroom and cleaning the dorms and keeping it civilized. And he does a great job. But he's a good guy. And we were talking about a young lady that left here yesterday. And I said, well, yeah, she was kind of a lost soul. And he goes, yeah. And I go, maybe we all are. And he goes, yeah, it's like the land of misfit toys. It's a lot of people searching for something, and it might be just a roof over your head or a job or a purpose or a place to be. But it creates a lot of different, I don't know, a lot of different experiences, I guess. Would be a positive way, but sometimes as a guy that was raised in a traditional family and tried to take the traditional path and went to college and got a job and what have you, I feel a little out of place and miss the families pushing strollers and miss the coffee shops and miss the McDonald's and miss the Starbucks and miss the school buses and miss the community pools and miss society. And I talked about this on the show last night. Sometimes in life we have, God pushes us, and I'm wondering if this is just a test from God to check my stamina. But I think I've proven to God, and I don't need to prove to God. God knows that I have stamina. I was a marathoner. I was a realtor for 17 years. Both take stamina. So maybe it's a push. And an opportunity opened up, and or is slightly opened, and I've been kind of wrestling with guilt of potential of not fulfilling the contract, and pursuing a different opportunity. And I've been struggling with that over the last 24 hours, and wondering what I should do. Wondering what I should do. Somebody said greetings. Greetings from the Czech Republic. Hello, Czech Republic. It's interesting you're from the Czech Republic. I work with a young lady named Titania. Or wait, not Titania. I don't know, but she's from Slovakia. Nice lady, nice young lady. A lot of young kids I work with. A lot of 19 to 23-year-olds. A lot of them. I must look very old to these kids. But I tease them and I talk trash. And I tell them I still can lift more weights than them. But anyway, she was from Slovakia. And I watch a lot of History Channel, and I watched a lot of documentaries, World War II documentaries. And I asked her about the Sudetenland. And the Sudetenland is this little ridge of the former Czechoslovakia that has a large German population. That somebody, I won't name his name because a different social media platform doesn't like me to name his name. And I'll just play it safe. Somebody in the 1930s decided they wanted to occupy the Sudetenland, and they ended up taking the whole thing. But anyway, she wasn't familiar with the Sudetenland, and I don't know. It is kind of neat talking to people from different places and different experiences, and people wearing different name tags with different states or countries on them. And there's been a lot of neat experiences here. And I tell you, I don't know if working the breakfast shift is one of those neat experiences. Having that alarm go off at 5:15 going, what is this hellish noise in my earphone? Oh, that's my alarm. It must be 5:15. I must go down to the shower. Hopefully somebody's already started the shower and heated up the water. Must get my uniform, get back on and my name tag and get to work. Say a little prayer as I'm walking around. Live in the moment as best I can. Be thankful for the blessings I have and the opportunities I have and the job I have and the ability to earn a decent living and have very low costs. But at the same time, have a window of opportunity open up to me that could be really good and could help me financially and could help me personally and be really exciting as well. And I think I wrestle with that opportunity as if I'm wrestling with a sumo wrestler on the mat. But I think, as often in life, if we stop wrestling with life and we accept it and take it with grace and look at it as a blessing, that you have a choice, or you have another opportunity, or you have a decision to make, you'll find yourself being a little happier. So, yeah, it's about 6:10. My shift starts at 6:15. One thing I pride myself on is hard work and a good attitude. 3 things I pride myself on as an employee: hard work, a good attitude, and punctuality. I'm not the best waiter in the world. I sometimes get stressed out. Sometimes I have hard times keeping track of everything that you need to keep track of while you're waiting tables at a busy restaurant. But I bring hard work, punctuality, and a good attitude every day. And I'm going to bring that attitude to my morning shift today. And I'm going to bring that attitude today. And I'm going to inquire further about that opportunity I've decided today. And I'm going to meet with this individual tomorrow, because it's my day off tomorrow, and I'm going to meet with this person tomorrow and discuss my strengths and weaknesses and whether it's a good fit for the position, and whether the opportunity should be pursued with all my heart and all my soul. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to wrestle with the decision. I'm just going to pursue it. And see what comes of it. And in the meantime, I'm going to bring a great attitude, and I'm going to be on time, and I'm going to work hard today, and I'm going to have a great day. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope your coffee is hot, and I hope your sleep was great, and I hope doors keep opening for you, and I promise they will if you keep your eyes open to them. And hope you have a smile in your heart, and love for yourself, and forgiveness for yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.